Welcome back everyone, thanks for tuning in for another review. Today I have the NECA Pacific Rim Otachi Deluxe figure. Now this figure's been out for about a month, 2 months by now. Of course, you know, it's been so hectic with school, work and everything, and I have an internship going on. I haven't really had the chance to do any new reviews, so hopefully today I can get a whole bunch of reviews done out. I also got a new tripod because someone either decided to steal my old tripod or I left it somewhere and they didn't return it. So still working out the kinks with that. Hopefully soon I'll be in a new studio in one of my rooms in my house, so working to adjust that. But let's take a quick look at Otachi. I'm sure most of you have seen him already, so I'll just do a quick run through of everything. I won't go through the box, you know, there's not much to it. Just a basic new box with the window display. But now let's get into Otachi herself. So this is a massive figure. It's definitely the largest figure we've had from NECA's Pacific Rim line, and I think it is one of the largest Pacific Rim kaijus out there. I can't remember, I'm looking at the box, I don't know if they put the category number of this kaiju, but you know, of course, as we saw in the film, he had the wings, she I should say, she had the wings, her tail got cut off, she lifted Gypsy Danger up to space and everything, had that major battle scene with the acid spit and everything, and we will be getting the new, I guess a new deluxe Otachi with the wings and the cut off tail, as well as the rubber baby Otachi coming up soon, which will be a lot larger than this one, which I did order as well, along with Horizon Brave, which will be a, I guess that was a concept figure or concept design from the Pacific Rim line. But again, let's get back to Otachi and take a closer look at this design. I absolutely love what NECA did and how they were able to capture everything in the design. Initially when I saw this at San Diego Comic-Con, I thought all these were going to be more clear, like these bluish teal spots or lumps, whatever you want to call them, and I thought, you know, it'd be really cool to have a light feature in it to light up and display all throughout there and along the tail. But even though that wasn't the case, the paint apps on this figure are truly beautiful, and they're not really neon, but the type of teal color they put on it, the type of teal paint, it really makes it stand out, and it's just a beautiful piece and beautiful paint job on it. And again, you know, this is just such a massive figure. It's, you know, I love it. It's one of my favorites so far. Taking a closer look at the mouth here, we do have the, I guess, the split bottom portion of the jaw. Get a closer look up there. And it does come with the acid spit feature. Now, I'm not going to put that in because, to be honest, it is quite a pain in the ass to get that in there. And it doesn't really do Otachi justice with the way they made it. I've seen some other reviews where it curves to the right or the left, or it just isn't long enough, and that, I think my case, I don't think they made it long enough. So instead of, you know, it's shooting it pretty far, it just kind of droops down right there, and it doesn't, you know, it just doesn't do it justice. I guess that's the best way to describe it. But the mouth here, you know, I absolutely love it. It's not, you know, too loose. It does fit in perfect, and it's easy to open. The beautiful blue, teal, greenish colors in there. You can see all the spots. You see the tongue, all the teeth as well. Let me get another close-up on that if I can get that focused. There we go. And as you can see, you know, the beautiful designs and the scales and the skin and whatnot all over this figure. There's a better look at Otachi with the mouth open and with the mouth closed. It's just such a gruesome figure, yet you know that if Otachi survived, she would be a caring mother for the little baby Otachi. And let's get into that since I keep bringing this little one up. So there's a nice shot of baby Otachi. You know, he has the swivel at the neck, the arms, they do move, and that's about the only articulation we're going to get on here. But you know, as you can see, it's a beautiful design as well. You still have the umbilical cord here, the pinkish red at the bottom, and actually the whole thing kind of has that reddish hue to it, because you know, it just came out of the womb. And there we go, in focus you can see it looks just like Mama right there, with the same acid spit reaction. And of course we will have the larger one to have a better look at it. Now I know it's a rubber figure coming up. I'm not sure if they can still put articulation on the rubber figure, but either way, you know, I'm gonna be happy for it once it comes out. So turning Otachi to the side, let me try to get a better shot of that. As I said, you know, I have a new tripod, still trying to figure this thing out. Targus, I thought they were a good camera accessory company, but it's kind of a pain in the ass as well. And hopefully I can get the lighting right on here so you can all see just the beautiful work that NECA did on these scales. Everything they put in it, you know, all the blue dot or the blue spots along here, and you can really feel it. It almost feels like a real lizard or an iguana on here with, you know, the detail they did put on it. And then going over here to the tail, we do have the closing action. It is a little bit off, as you can see. You know, I don't know if this one just doesn't close all the way, or it was kind of put on a little awkward, but this one does close a little bit closer to the middle one. But you know, it's really no big deal. It's still a cool, really cool design, amazing articulation, and all the detail that is in here. Let me get a closer look at that. There we go. If I can get that just focused in. There we go. And come on, tripod. Okay. So let's take a quick look at the articulation. We have the head. Oh, and there goes the studio. Sorry about that, everyone. You know, as I said, this is kind of Otachi's being my test for this new setup, which, you know, it's not really working, so hopefully the next setup it'll be a lot smoother and a lot easier. Looking at the head, you know, we get a nice swivel on a, I want to say it's a ball joint because we do have so much rotation. It looks up very nicely, doesn't look down too much. Turns left and right, the nice swivel, we can go all the way around. And then we have kind of the, I guess the chest articulation, the nice swivel there. Not too much up and down and nothing left and right. We also have like the midway point right there. It does turn just a little bit, you know, it's a little bit hindered from the bottom half of it. And then the tail starts right here. This is actually the part of the tail that comes detached, and it's not too hard. You just have to make sure to pop it in right. And we have beautiful articulation all throughout. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, like 8 points along the tail that, you know, you can twist all around and put whichever way you want. Let me get that straightened up again. And it curves up, just amazing, you know, beautiful look on that. And all the way down as well, left, and whoop, and there we go, there it popped out. So now you can see the ball joint that's in there. Of course, if you move it around too much, it might pop out. So let me get this just lined up again with one another. And let's see if I can pop this back in for now. There we go, so it's not too hard. And of course at the tail, I already showed that articulation. Coming up at the legs, we have the shoulder, the elbow. A lot of people thought that it wouldn't have any elbow articulation from the San Diego Comic-Con prototype, but I, you know, clearly on my Facebook page I put photos showing it had, so don't believe what you see. And the wrist down there, there's no finger articulation, but you can see the beautiful nails that they put on all these kaiju figures. And you can see the wings here, which this is probably where the new figure will have the wings as well. And then the back legs, back and forth, a little bit out. Are they double jointed? Nope, they're not really double jointed, but again, perfect. And at the ankle. Just get a quick shot at the bottom there. You can see more designs and the stripes. So hopefully this review wasn't too hectic for you all. Hopefully it did go by pretty smoothly. Thank you all for watching. You know, hopefully you do get this figure if you're a Pacific Rim fan and the collector of the NECA figures. We will have plenty more this year at San Diego Comic-Con, so be sure to follow my Facebook page and follow me on Twitter and Instagram. I'll be at Comic-Con all 4 days this year, and as soon as I see all the photos and releases and whatnot, I'll be sharing it all over my social media pages. Thank you for watching, thank you for your support, and stay tuned for the next video. Bye.